The lovely people over at Parblo have sent me their super adorable Intangbo tablet to test out. And something I learned is that I can use this tablet with my phone. And I know many of you draw on your phones, so I thought you might find this interesting. So today I'll be making art in ibis paint on my phone using the Intangbo SW by Parblo. Disclaimer, Parblo is sponsoring this video, but all thoughts and opinions are my own. Something I love about this tablet is the light purple color. It is also available in black if the purple is not your thing, but I think it is so cute. The tablet has a 7-inch by 4-inch workspace, so it is on the smaller side, but this makes it very portable and also more functional to use alongside your phone. Also, you can use this tablet with your PC as well. It supports Windows 10, 11, Mac 10.2 and above, Android 8 and above, and Harmony 1.0 and above. On the side, there are 6 customizable express keys, plus a mechanical wheel. Along with the tablet, we have the power cord, or charging cable. The Intangbo does have wireless function, and the battery lasts around 10 hours. Next is the pen, and I love how it is also purple. It's so cute. Something really nifty is that the back screws off, and you can hold extra pen nibs in it. This is really nice since I do have a habit of losing the extra nibs. Last but not least, we have the USB-C adapter. This is so if you want to have a wired connection to a USB-C port. So now it was time to set up the tablet, and I'm going to be honest, I did struggle a lot with this, but to keep things simple and not confuse you, I'm not going to show all the parts of me struggling. Instead, I'm going to show you how I got it to work. I started by plugging in the tablet to my phone with the adapter, but later I felt like the wire was kind of getting in the way, so I switched over to Bluetooth connection. This was really simple. It was like syncing any other Bluetooth device. Also, this is very important, and it's a step that I forgot for a little bit, but if you're using this tablet with your phone, hold down these 2 buttons for 5 seconds to switch the tablet into phone mode. You'll make it so that the tablet knows it needs to be used in a vertical orientation. Next, we need the Parblo app for the phone. You get this from Parblo's website under support, and then download drivers. So I opened the app and everything seemed to be working. However, when I went into ibis paint, I noticed that my work area was not matching my phone. It was very long and narrow. I contacted Parblo about this because I could not figure out how to fix it, and it turns out I have to set the aspect ratio to this one. There's a lot of different options, and I tried quite a lot of them, but I had never tried this one, and this is the one my phone needed. So yeah, after that, it worked perfectly. So yay! So now I can start trying to draw something, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to draw at first, but recently I've been feeling very nostalgic for Genshin Impact. I used to play it a lot, but I don't play it as much now. However, for some reason, I'm kind of missing it and the characters. So I decided to draw Albedo. He's always been one of my favorites. I did get a new fancy phone recently, so I actually did download Genshin on it. I played it for a little bit, but I don't know if I like playing on my phone. It kind of makes my hand cramp up and kind of start to hurt. For the illustration, it's going to be a simple headshot. I never really liked drawing the outfits from Genshin. They are so detailed and kind of a pain to draw, but they are really pretty. So I'm drawing just a headshot so I don't have to draw all the clothes. Plus, I'm not super proficient with ibis paint or drawing on my phone, so I figured it'd be better to keep things on the more simple side. Using the tablet for drawing and my phone as more of a monitor was a bit odd at first, but I felt like I got used to it pretty quickly. That being said, I will be keeping the drawing more sketchy because I did not feel confident enough to do line art. I've never really liked doing line art in ibis paint. I prefer to keep things on the more sketchy side. Once I had the basics in place, I cleaned up the details of the sketch with an eraser to get rid of some of the sketch that I didn't need. I then used the liquify tool to push things around and be less wonky. I love the liquify tool. It is my best friend. Next, I go to my rough sketch and alpha lock it. This way I can change my sketch to a lighter color that works better for cleaning things up on a new layer. So yeah, I began doing cleanup. For my rough sketch, I stayed very zoomed out so that I can take in the whole sketch at once. But now that I'm trying to refine the details more, I'm allowing myself to zoom in. Oh, also for my sketching, I'm using the watercolor pencil. I kind of just chose this one randomly. I liked the texture and it seemed to fit what I wanted. I do have to say, I definitely prefer this setup over trying to draw with my finger. I have sometimes considered doing videos on trying to draw on my phone using my finger, and when I try to do it, it's just too tricky for me. I feel like my finger makes it hard to see what I'm drawing, and for some reason it makes my wrist really hurt after a while. It may be because of the position I have to keep my hand in, but this definitely felt much better than doing that. Overall, it did feel very similar to working with a non-screen tablet with a PC. Sometimes I would get confused though, like I would double tap the tablet to undo instead of double tapping my phone, or I would try to use the pen to draw on the screen instead of drawing on the tablet. Also, I do want to note that the express keys do not work when you are in phone mode. At first I thought that maybe they would do something because you can set the express keys in the app, but when I questioned Parblo about this, they said that the express keys only work when being used with the PC. So the app is kind of just a way to like customize the buttons, but you can't use the buttons with your phone. Also, the phone I'm using is a Google Pixel 8 Pro. I finally updated my phone. My other one was getting old and very slow. When my husband would ask me to look up directions, or if we were out shopping and I had to look things up, he would be like, never mind, I'll look it up, because his phone is so much faster. Like mine would take a minute just to load Google Maps. I got this new phone on sale and it is light blue. I think the color is super cute and it definitely works better than my old phone. After my cleanup sketch was done, I did a bit more cleanup and filled up the base colors off camera, and now I'm on to shading. I'm going to start by shading the hair. I make a new layer and then clip it to the layer with my hair base color. For applying the shading, I'm going to use the gouache mix brush. I kind of just randomly picked it. I thought maybe it'd be similar to the gouache brush in Clip Studio Paint, and that's a brush that I really like. I picked a slightly darker color for the shading and went back to my layer to set it to multiply. I most often use multiply when applying shadows, since it kind of helps mix the shadow with the base color and also makes the color a bit darker. So now I just go around and start applying the shading. For the lighting situation, I'm going to be keeping it pretty basic. It's not going to be super complicated or have a ton of colors. Like I said, I'm not super proficient with ibis paint or this drawing setup, so I don't want to overwhelm myself with complicated stuff. For refining the shape of the shadows, I'm going to be using the smudge tool quite a lot. I like to use the smudge tool to refine the shapes a bit more and also blend them out a bit. For the hair, I applied a lot of lighter colors to define the form and shape of the hair. Albedo's hair is very fluffy, so it's very fun to draw. Like I said, I've been feeling nostalgic for Genshin Impact. I wish it would be released on Switch. It would make it so much easier to play. I used to play on my iPad, and I could play on my PC, but I already spend a lot of time at my computer for work, so I prefer my other hobbies to be away from the computer. My husband has a PS5, so I could play on that, but I prefer playing games on my Switch since I can play in handheld mode if my husband is using the TV. Maybe Genshin will come to Switch when the supposed Switch 2 comes out. That would be nice. Right now, I'm kind of just waiting for the new Zelda game to come out later this month. It looks so fun and cute. I'm really excited to play as Zelda, and the mechanics of this game look really neat and different. I think it's also fun that we're getting the Gerudo in a 2D Zelda alongside the two different kinds of Zora. I really hope we get an amiibo of Chibi Zelda. I could put her next to my Chibi Link and they would be so cute. Oh, also, random question. Do you want to see more videos of me using ibis paint for drawing? I used to use it more often in my videos, but now I don't use it very often. But if many of you like seeing me use ibis paint, I'd be happy to use it more often. So please let me know down in the comments. So back to the tablet, it is priced at $59.99, so definitely more on the affordable side when it comes to tablets. I feel like this tablet is a good fit for beginners or for someone that needs something light, simple, and portable. It has great battery life, is very responsive, and once I got the tablet set up, I haven't experienced any issues. Like I said, I did have some issues when it came to setup. That was mostly user error though, but also the instructions aren't always the clearest. So if you are younger, you would probably want an adult's help. Well, if the adult is a bit tech savvy anyways. But overall, this tablet is very nice to work with, and it's also super cute. Like I said, I love the colors so much. It gets 5 stars from me. If you want to check the tablet out for yourself, there are links down below, and even a coupon code so that you can save some money. And here's my drawing of Albedo. I was nervous as to how this was going to turn out, but I'm actually really pleased with it. I'm especially happy with how his hair turned out this time. His hair always gave me trouble in the past. So that is all for this video. Thank you so much again to Parblo for sending this tablet to me, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!